Kahala, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Kahodash, and double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. A peace to attention I come doing his work in true sincerity and the full corners of the earth. All right, we want to do this lesson. Okay, going into current events. All right, and what's going on in Babylon. All right, the biggest topic, in Babylon. All right, is obviously, the Iran war. Okay, and now it's being called a war. At first it was a bunch of BS going on. A bunch of trying to clean shit up and oh yeah, well it's a skirmish, it's this and it's that. But now with all the dead bodies, all right, and all the fucking heroics, and all that shit that Esau doing. His stage fucking performances. Oh, Black Hawk down. We got a soldier down. We got a paratrooper down. We need to send everybody. That type of shit. Is what America is all about. Americana is all about. Being an Edomite, jumping out of fucking plane. Because the jet get hit. and Elam or Ishmael after your ass. That's everything. Babylon, sells. That the elite sell, that the Amalek sell and his entertainment. To you Babylonians, man. You already got. Before the whole incident even over, you already got people talking about, oh, this gonna be a great movie. They're gonna make a movie. About this. I can't wait to see a movie about this. You know, showing you that this world is just a stage, man. Okay, and ultimately the Most High is the director, you know, and these elite, they imitate the Most High by making their movies, okay? Because you could pay Jake, to act a fool in a movie, but the Most High can get in your mind, man, and make your ass act, in his movie, man. You know, that's why we are all illuminaries, all right, on the left hand and on the right hand. Okay. But that left hand is weaker, all right, than the right hand. All right. When it comes to the enlightenment, man, when it comes to this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Okay. That's why in all the scriptures, whenever the right, all right, that was on point, you know, that was a elect member, you know, every time they was on the right, went up against those magistrates, all right, went up against them damn wizards and witches. On the left hand side, those prognosticators, them damn Egyptians. Every time Israel went up against that shit, they conquered them, man. You know, that's why now, we don't have to worry about, you got people that, oh, I do voodoo, I do this, I do that. I do was it Santa Maria or some shit, Santa Morte or something, you know? We don't gotta worry about that shit, man. That shit can't touch us, man. That shit is fucking low level, you know? Everybody know about that. Hey, everybody know about that witchcraft and oh, I know, yeah, some people do voodoo. Some Northern Kingdom, they into the Santa Muerte, you know? Yeah, how many of them know who they are as a people? How many of them know that they are Israelites? Okay, from Northern Kingdom or Southern Kingdom. All right, don't none of them, man. All right, so this is the true juice. This is the juice of the earth. You know, all that other shit is a bunch of bullshit, man. Just wood and stones. All right, bunch of fucking idols. All right, I just went to the RT, just to make it current. More current. All right, let's say Trump threatens to jail journalists over Iran rescue raid leak. You know, so that's being pushed. If you push any kind of information about this and that, all right, you a traitor. Okay, you a spy. You giving up secrets. You an agent. You know, and that's why the apostles and elders, always told us to bring out truthful information. Right information that you then vetted. You know, that you vetted. You check your sources. You got to check your sources. in this thing, man. I know you see in college, you go to college, which is a bunch of bullshit. Where brothers that been to college, in college they tell you you got to check your sources, you got to cite your sources. For everything that you say in an article or essay, you want to put it down as facts. All right, you have to have an article, you have to have a cert, you know, where you got this information from. All right, from a so-called established, researcher, New York Times or CNN and all that shit, you know, or whatever museum, you want to have your sort, your source. Same thing in its truth. You bringing information out, you want to vet. You ain't gonna you ain't gonna sit there and do a video on the Alex Jones channel and report on everything that Alex Jones report because it's bullshit. He fucking sold out. So how the hell you just gonna, go by everything that he fucking say, man? All right, and also you got to filter it, through the scriptures, man. Okay, and even if you do slip up, what do the men of the Lord do? We go back and we do another video. We'll do a response video. We'll say, Salakia, that information that I got, it wasn't official, you know, and that's that. But a prideful man, and a man that's just about um getting his views and getting his clicks, he gonna leave that shit up like that, man. But we're not here for no clickbait. All right, we ain't here for no admonishment. You know, oh, you did good video, brother. Yeah, you did. Yeah, that was great, brother. You know, we're here to teach this truth. All right, tell these prophecies that's about to crack off. You know, edify the elect. All right, we're not here for praise of men. You know, it's like your admonishment is you know, getting on your brother. But I'm talking about just all that damn cheerleading, man. You know,